Not 4 in the morning. I know. That 20% didn't quite land. Disappointing, but at the same time, today, every past week has kind of, Wednesdays have been my rest day since I've worked. So I'm keeping that in my mind as a little positive thing, I guess. Yeah, so no gym today, but I did get this little flannel from a little thrift store I went to yesterday. It's nice. It's nice little brown, and yeah. But yeah, just got dressed, showered. Like I said, 8:54. Gonna have to be leaving very shortly because class is at 9:30. But yeah, let's read our daily law real quick. I was sleeping with Riegers as well. That made it really hard to get up, but that's how it is. All right, January 29th. Become who you are. This one's fairly short. Some 2,600 years ago, the ancient Greek poet Pindar wrote, "Become who you are by learning who you are." What he meant is the following. You are born with a particular makeup and tendencies that mark you as a piece of fate. It is who you are to the core. Some people never become who they are. They stop trusting in themselves, they conform to the tastes of others, and they end up wearing a mask that hides their true nature. Daily law. If you allow yourself to learn who you really are by paying attention to that voice and force within you, then you can become what you were fated to become. An individual, a master. Master Vader. Now, that pretty much sums up like the first part of this book. It's just listen to those inner dialogue moments where the world's trying to tell you, like, hey, we like this. We should maybe do this a little bit more. Whether it's through a hobby or make a career out of it. It might be what we're destined to do. So, yeah. Yeah, I can't really pick out that voice off the top of my head, but I could imagine I've probably experienced it before. So, yeah. But enough lollygagging. Let's head to school. Let's have a good day. Let's have a good work shift. I think I told you guys now, instead of just doing the three levels of bathrooms, I'm also sweeping and wiping down the art studios, which will be cool. Since I'm an art student, I think that is pretty fitting. So, do I even want a big jacket? Not really. No, I really don't. Hey Siri, what temperature is it?
It's 39 degrees outside.
Is it worth it to look this good? Yes, let's do it. Damn! It's been a day. It's been a day. It is 6:33 p.m. We're at work. Yeah, let me just shut this. But, yeah, we're at work. We've been here since about 2:30, so we probably have an hour and a half left. But, did a little homework. Now I'm drawing. I just forgot how addictive and locked in I get on the drawing tablet. It's making me really consider upgrading near my birthday for an iPad. I'll show you the drawing in just a second. I mean, it's probably been like 20 minutes, if that, where I'm just gone at it. It's like I'll actually draw fairly quick. Like I'll do a little sketch, then I'll do my inking, then right now I'm doing my coloring. But yeah, it's just really fun. It's really addictive. It makes me realize that this type of the digital drawing is so fun to me, and I'd love to get much better at it. So there's that. But work was good, pretty solid, pretty standard day. But yeah, I'm ready to get home. Aaron sent me some stuff, and then I believe his name is Tom or Todd, one of the two. But he sent Riegers some toys from Amazon, so Riegers is going to get another lamb chop, and it's like a treat ball as well, I think. So should be interesting to see Riegers' reaction to that. But let me show you this drawing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The actual drawing itself didn't take long, but I've been doing like all these like little details in the mask. I don't know if you can really even see the color change too much, but yeah, just kind of messing around. I haven't filled in the teeth yet, but yeah, just here, let's see what it looks like without any color. Hold on, sorry. Yeah, that's it without any color. And that's the sketch. So fairly quick, but yeah, I'm not done by any means, but I just wanted to come on here and show you guys. I thought it was kind of cool. I don't really draw on here too often, so yeah. It kind of reminds me a little of like Majora's Mask, yeah, if you know what that is, the video game. But yeah, I don't know, just pretty cool. I'd like to kind of experiment, because I definitely have a style when it comes to this brush. It's called like a tapered inker on here, and I just feel so comfortable with it and fluid with it. And maybe it's because I've worked with it for a while, but like, I don't know, I find it really super unique. You're able to kind of create like this tribal look a lot of times. So definitely would like to do like a bigger and better piece on here, and then just kind of print that out, or have like some way of bringing it into life as some of my work here for school. But super cool, really enjoy this, and just figured I'd show you guys. Y'all, we got like 13 more minutes, but yeah, added a lot of like accent and kind of detail to it. Now this is like one of the coolest parts. I did add a gradient background. I'm not really sure if I want to keep that, but you can like mess around with that color layer, the hue. Like I adjusted like contrast, some saturation and stuff, but when you go to hue, you can select some pretty cool kind of variants of the colors that you have. So not that I would really do that one. I kind of do like the colors I definitely picked out, but it's just cool to see all the options you've kind of got available. If I want to have that face a little bit more yellow, like that's pretty cool. This is the original, right? So if I made it a little bit more green, gonna pop. There's really green. There's like turquoise blue. Yeah, and then it gets like the purple eyes. So there's a few variants. What I always did when I would like post my drawings is I would take the original one, export it, you know, all that, and then I do a different one, like a few variations pretty much. But yeah, like I really got into the accent of like the teeth, all of this, hand done. But yeah, pretty cool. I mean, I can always hide the background as well, do a transparent one, but yeah, just figured I'd show you guys. We only have about 12 minutes left of our shift, so just pretty much grinding this out. I even think that there is a yeah, there's a thing on here with a time lapse. So yeah, here, let's see if it'll play. I'm not too sure. Oh, it does. yeah, this was the old drawing before, and then I reset it all, and then this is me sketching earlier. Yeah, it's cool that it does this, and you can like export it to where it's like 10 seconds instead of like, 2 minutes or whatever. But yeah, it all started with this just random sketch, and then I come in with that inker. That is the nice thing about drawing tablets and just digital drawing in general, is just being able to go back. Like if you like don't really like the look of something, like at first I was like, should I do lips or should I do teeth? And I was like, you know what, okay, let's do some teeth. So yeah, I think it was a cool decision. I think it really adds to like the mask itself. But yeah, I don't know, I definitely miss doing this, and I kind of wish I didn't bring it off the top of the page. You'll see, yeah, like that, like it looks all right, but like I feel like it would have been better if it was just the whole mask showing. So that kind of bothers me, but I'm not really trying to go back and change all that. So yeah, and then those turned out all right. I maybe would have done them either a little bit lower or at almost like a swoop. Few different things I would have definitely done. But yeah, the biggest thing is just having fun and just messing around with it. Because at the end of the day, like, I mean, if I like it enough, sure, I'll post it. Or put it in the vlog, I guess. But like, for the most part, it's just for myself, just to kind of get back in the groove of it and enjoy it. I mean, yeah. And then here's me just kind of messing around with color. Like I randomly picked these. I was like, I kind of want a red, and then I turned down like a few settings. So I was like, ooh, that kind of gives me a cool little look, like a natural colors that you would find in the wilderness. And yeah, and then kind of was like, I gotta do something bright around the eyes, and that's when I started messing with those little accents. And as you can see, I started kind of adding them quite frequently. Made the gums red because I was like, it's just a telltale sign. Typically, I'll color them in like black, but I don't know. I felt like with such a colorful piece, it was wrong to not make them red. But yeah, again, I know my art is probably not for everybody, and that's perfectly okay. But it's something I just enjoy doing, man. And I don't know, it's very stress relieving, this type of artwork, because I'm just comfortable with this medium. You know what I mean? I'm not an expert by any means, but it's just something fun, and I'm able to go back, try new things, and I definitely enjoy it. And but that doesn't mean I want to stay in this medium forever. I don't want to stay in my comfortable zone, like I always say. I want to get better at actual, pencil and paper drawing, tufting, all these different mediums, because as you're seeing, I can kind of do some cool stuff with this. I'm decently comfortable with it. Like I said, not an expert by any means, but yeah, it's like, I don't know, I like pushing my comfort zones. Maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe I should try and be a master. I'm like a jack of all trades, master of none in the deal. Yeah, there I was messing around with patterns. I didn't realize you could do that. I think it might show the hue changes. No, okay, that's it. But yeah, just figured I'd share that with you guys. I know some of you guys probably don't really care, which I understand, but yeah, that's that, and I guess let's head home. All right, y'all. So, sorry I didn't really get to open them live, but Aaron McAdams sent me this cool clock. I'm not going to lie with you. Took a lot longer than I thought it would. The whole family had to get involved because I kept putting on the hands in the wrong order. But we finally got it going. I don't even care if that's not the right time. I believe it is, but sure. God, Tom, I can't remember your name. You know who you are. Thank you so much. Riggers already loves the lamb chop. I know he's laying here, but that was the first thing she was like, he's back alive. So, thank you for resupplying her both with like hard chew toys. I've never really seen her actually try them. I'm sure she'll definitely come around because she's always gnawing on stuff like her toys, so she'll be good. And then I think she's got a yellow duck or something. There was another one in there. Yeah, she loves them. And then we'll get her, see if she'll try this, and then the treat ball I filled up, but she's such a timid dog, she just ran away from it, so we'll see, maybe she'll come around. But there's one more thing Aaron McAdams sent. One of the coolest things, when Aaron McAdams goes to the comic book shop, he never disappoints. That is what he sent. That is so cool. It's supposed to be like the black and white kind of comic book style of Batman and a figure. I mean, that thing, it's just sick. It's beautiful. So he's gonna go up right next to Wolverine on my bookshelf. But wow, that's awesome. That is beyond cool. So thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Todd or Tom. I really can't remember. I feel bad. But cool clock. Even says my name. But yeah, so Rieger's is stocked up. Don't worry, I'll get some footage of her most likely tomorrow playing with some of those toys. But yeah. Wow, it feels like I'm holding like an Oscar. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Whether you send me stuff or you comment, it means a lot. And it makes this whole daily vlog journey so much more enjoyable. Because let's be real, it would not be nearly as fun, nearly as cool if I didn't have the amazing community of cool people that I've built over the past 340 days. Yeah, I think that was about right. 340 days. So really couldn't ask for any better subscribers. So give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, wow. Give yourself a pat on the back for being such a cool person. So I'm gonna go ahead and well, I guess my mom showed up. She's hanging out here for the night, or I don't know, but yeah, so probably gonna go spend a little bit of time with them. It is 9 o'clock and we've got to be up decently early, so let's go talk with them, hang out with them for a little bit, and then head to bed. But thank you to everybody. My dad thought all the stuff was super cool too, so always a plus. But I mean, look at the detail on that dude. I'm good. Look at that, just like that, he joins the top shelf crew. We've got the Wolverine, Aaron. I still love that one. That one's so cool. I always, as a kid especially, but even now, love the figures. Like the super detailed figures are just one of the coolest things I always see at the comic book shop. So for him to buy that stuff for me is stuff that I would never get to buy for myself. So thank you so much. But yeah, we're building a little collection. I got this from my coworker. Kick-ass bobblehead, literally. But yeah, now he's up there. And we've got the 40th anniversary alien xenomorph, Critical Role old trinket from Vex Machina. This is like my little comic that I'm reading pretty much whenever I'm exporting my video and it's taking a minute, or uploading my video, I'll read a comic. That's just kind of been my little ritual as of late. So yeah, Aaron also got me this book. I mean, he's been pretty awesome. So my room is a little crazy. Oh my gosh, Rieger leaving toys on my bed. Come on, dog. But yeah, I still can't believe that that's there. Like, I haven't smoked weed in like what, 340 something days now, and I still every morning wake up and see that. This is crazy. This is a Chris Dyer drawing. Can you see that? art by Chris Dyer. And I didn't even know until after I found out about Chris Dyer. And I was tripping one night, and I was like, wow, this is called like the Angel of Death or something. These are all blacklight posters. I used to have a blacklight up in my room. And yeah, so I was tripping one time. I was looking at this thing. I was like, wow, you know, this is incredible looking at this thing. It's like alive right now. And I looked down here. I was like, who made this? And sure as shit, it's old Chris Dyer. And then you can't even really see the Slayer one, but yeah, he's back there. This thing has given me nightmares a few times. When you see that skull in the dark, and I don't know, you can just barely make it out. So yeah, looks a little crazy for sure, but I guess it's just a representation of my mind. So yeah, and then you got this empty ass space on the wall. So yep, just crazy, but let's go spend some time with the family before this night comes to an end. But look at you. Look at you. Not even with one of your new toys. What do you have to say for yourself? For the record. Look at the manual breathing going on. Whoa. She's not in play mode anymore. She's in exterminate the target mode. You ready? You wanna watch him? Cause he's about to blitz on you. Oh gosh, power shake. Power shake it, yeah. Yeah. Power shake, come on, yeah. Power shake? Yeah. Power shake? Whoa. Whoa. You should not be allowed in a residential area. The fuzz hanging off of her mouth. What is wrong with you? Holly jolly dog. Riggers, life isn't all sunshine and rainbows, bro. Let's go. Whoa. Riggers in the background still going crazy. Yeah, she's a powerful beast. Hey Siri, turn my light to orange. It's a little intense of a light. Yeah, it is 9:35. Riggers is staring through my soul. Hair's looking long. Quite luscious though, but long. Come here. You wanna lay down? She's just staring at me. She's like, you know, you activated me, right? You know? But, yeah. Obviously this morning, 4 a.m. stuff didn't happen. Luckily it was a rest day. But tomorrow's not a rest day. So we're gonna have to fight those morning demons. We're gonna have to fight them off. It's going to be hard. Can't necessarily guarantee it, but I really think it would be beneficial. Extremely beneficial, Rigger. This crazy creature keeps me up. But, yeah, so we're gonna try and get up early. and rock that out. And then have our 8 a.m. History of Art 2 class. Then we have our Death and Dying class. We were supposed to watch a film. I didn't have access to the film. And I don't think many people in my class watched it. I don't even think it was absolutely necessary, but I think we're going to be having a discussion on it. So, that's always fun. But yeah. So, we got that class. And then we have our public speaking class. And in that one, tomorrow, we have an interview. I have a 1-page resume. And the CAR method, it's like context, action, and result. It's like a thing that you've done at your job that like you kind of went out of your way. Give the context of the problem, like what you did to solve the problem, pretty much. So I did mine from back at when I worked at the airport. I won't bore you with the details, but yeah. So we got 1 page with our CAR method on it, 1 page with our resume. So I think we're doing like a quick interview. And then from what I was told by people who have taken the class before, he also asked what we'll be doing for our final Tom talk or whatever, which is like a public speech pretty much. And if we get selected, we have to do it in front of like a big crowd at the school's newest building. We can turn down the offer. I think it might be a little rough for me to do, but I would like to do one in memory and honor and talking about the whole situation that went on in July with the shooting and everything. I know that's a very morbid and dark subject, but a lot of people talk about burying things, like you can talk about anything. So I think at first it's more of a private speech, and then if you're selected, you do it in front of people. But I want to give it my all, and I just feel like I need to get that stuff off my chest in a sense. So but it's something that still very much sticks with me on a daily basis, in all different aspects and ways, not all negative, some motivational, but it definitely still sticks with me. If you're like, Carter, what are you talking about right now? It's okay. It's probably for the best, but it's okay. If you'd like, you can go back and watch July 6th's vlog. Riggers doesn't want you to do that, apparently. She doesn't want you to do that. But yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you want to know more, go back and watch it. But yeah, just a core life event, let's just say that. And yeah, so I'd like to talk about that for my Tom Talk. But I'd have to do it justice, you know what I mean, for such a heavy topic. Nonetheless, that will be our public speaking class tomorrow, and then after that, it's Thursday, so we will come home and we will probably do some homework. We will probably clean our room, and we will probably play with riggers. But yeah, so that will be tomorrow. Then Friday, we work our 10-hour shift. Oh, and then Saturday, we work our 10-hour shift, but we have UFC, so it all works out. And then Sunday, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Sunday we have our 10-hour shift as well. So we'll just get all that knocked out per usual. But it's really not that bad. It's just being there. You know what I mean? I've said that many times. It's really not too bad. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. But That's how tomorrow should go. Let's fill out this 1% Better journal. Let me get the thumbnail real quick. I meant to do this one for yesterday, but I realized, I had a thirst trap thumbnail, so gotta use them when you can. Beautiful, beautiful rigor. I love messing with this dog. My mom's the type of mom that will always be like, stop. Uses a worse word than messing, but stop effing with the dog. Gotta love that, so that one's ingrained in my brain. Also, Aaron sent me a pen of, I guess he used to own like an electrical service company. He sent me the pen, so heck yeah. Thank you, Aaron. I actually use this on our 1% Better journals and stuff, so thank you. Gifts big and small. Cool. Okay. 01, 29, 25. Let's see. Okay. Today, though. Gym, check mark. School, check mark. Actually, wait. We didn't even go to the gym. See, it's just naturally in my brain. It's funny. Work, yes. Homework, yes. Productivity, let's say an 8. Mood, 8. Today I'm thankful for good sleep. Good shift. Day 101. Our quote is by Ralph Marston. What you do today can improve all of your tomorrows. That's a good quote. Good way of putting it. So we've got gym. We've got school. We've got homework. And we've got, let's just put chores. And that, ladies and gentlemen, most likely gentlemen, will be tomorrow. Cool. Alright, guys. I'm headed to bed. We're about to play our lucid dreaming music. Can you just fall asleep right now? Is this me traveling through the astral projection plane? Yeah, so you gotta love that, man. You really do. I can't go to bed without it most nights. The thoughts in my head are so loud, it's like screaming. But as soon as I turn on that, hey, I'm asleep like a baby. So, let's go do that. Also, do you guys like the flannel? I thrifted it yesterday, and I feel like it kind of just goes with my hair, with my aesthetic. And the women were even giving me a little this guy. Also, I just have to say this because it kind of made my day. It wasn't today, it was yesterday. But I was sitting up in like a little study lounge place doing my homework. And I was like, okay, time to head to class, right? So I was getting up and I was walking and I saw a young Latina woman and an African American woman walking past me. And like out of my peripheral vision. And the African American woman stopped me and she said, "Hey, you're really handsome." And I just replied, "Thanks." I kept walking. But as I was pissing in that urinal, not even 30 seconds later, I was thinking, hey, maybe I am handsome. Maybe all these girls are just looking at me, not judging me per se all the time, but like maybe they're like, I kind of think he's handsome. You know, he can clean. Come on, Carl. Ciao. He can clean, and he's a smart, distinguished gentleman. So, just figured I'd share that. Kind of made my day. I don't know why it sounds wrong to refer to her as an African American woman, but just setting the scene for you, all right? Setting the lay of the land. But yeah, just figured I'd share that. It was a nice little compliment, and Riggs, okay. Now you're doing shit. Come on. Power shaking a little too hard, dude. But, yeah. I'm gonna hop off here for the night. But, thank you guys for always listening to me. Through thick and through thin. Have a wonderful rest of your night. From me and Riggers. Riggers is going to enjoy all of her new toys from Tom. I actually got his name right for once. So, thank you, Tom, again. I know Riggers is playing with the skunk. But she also brought up this mangled platypus. We figured it out. You're probably like, Carter, that's a duck. Are you stupid? It has 4 legs. And its bill is way larger than it should. So, technically, it's a platypus rigger. A rigger loves some platypusy. So, I'm going to head off of here before I say any other out-of-pocket stuff. She's swinging her toy into my suitcase, Riggs. You gonna pay for that, dude? Do you have enough treats to cover that, bro? That's what I thought. Alright, me and Riggs have some beef to settle. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, bright and early. Well, not really, but hopefully. Ideally is the better word. Okay, Riggs, settle. Alright, bye, guys. Actually, I can't end off a video without saying it. Deuces!